A place that we are very familiar with on the ISC Sports Network, and thrilled to bring it to you on My Indy TV tonight as well. It is the campus of Danville Community High School, and today it's the epicenter of basketball in Hendricks County. 6 games in total played here for the boys and girls county championships. We bring you the 2 first-place contests on ISC and My Indy TV. First, it's the girls as Brownsburg and Danville meet each other. Today's game presented in part by Forum Credit Union, helping people live their financial dreams for over 80 years with innovative products and services. Visit them online at forumcu.com. By Indiana State University, where Sycamores continually prove that girl game changers wear blue. By Franciscan Sports Medicine, visit franciscanhealth.org/sports training for more information. By GXO Logistics, we engineer faster, smarter, leaner supply chains. Learn more at gxo.com. By Wabash College, visit Wabash today at wabash.edu. By Warner Financial, from investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. By York Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Plainfield, we're not number one, you are. You're number one at York. And by Endeavor Communications, internet speeds up to a gig. Find out more at weendeavor.com. Jan, it is always neat when you are playing for a championship, and Danville, as a 3A school, has a chance to knock off one of the big boys, so to speak, in Hendricks County here in the Brownsburg Bulldogs.
Yeah, they bring a very impressive 15-2 record. They have played so well. They're not incredibly tall, but they spread the ball. They have 5 players usually who can score pretty well, but they're going against a much taller Brownsburg Bulldog ball club who's playing very well right now.
Brownsburg 10-7 against one of the best schedules in the state, and you mentioned tall. They don't come taller than Avery Gordon, the 6'6 sophomore post for Debbie Smiley's team.
Yeah, and she has been dominant. They struggle a little bit in conference play, but they're getting better. They're currently 4th, but they're getting better as this season ends to the tournament time.
We'll take this quick timeout. When we come back, starting lineups tip-off of this Hendricks County Girls Championship game. The Bulldogs and the Warriors. It's yours next on ISC and My Indy TV.
You pay what we pay at York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Plainfield. Employee pricing for everyone on new Ram 1500s. Save up to $12,000 during the Big Finish sales event.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
You pay what we pay at York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Plainfield. Employee pricing for everyone on new Ram 1500s. Save up to $12,000 during the Big Finish sales event.
We're not number one.
You are.
You're number one at York.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds remaining.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup taken and an and one.
Out of here.
Starting lineup's been introduced. Let's bring them to you now. They're brought to us by Franciscan Sports Medicine. If joint or muscle pain has you on the sideline, Franciscan Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Specialists get in the huddle to help you find the right game plan. Visit franciscanhealth.org/sports training for more information. One change in that group. Claire Miller's going to come in and start in Paige Kurtz's spot. But again, Avery Gordon really is the story. Kaylin Terrell is one of their last links to that team that was the runner-up in the state 2 years ago in 4A.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, they're getting better too. They've played pretty well, but she clearly, you don't coach 6'6". It is what it is, and she can be dominant.
On the flip side for Kaylee May's squad, again, their leading scorer in Isabel Wooten will not be in the starting lineup. The reason being is that the last time, Jan, you and I were here, she tore her ACL. That was December the 9th. She's playing. She will come off the bench, which is remarkable. Anslet, Rector, Stone, Davis, and Jocelyn Piercy is the player that's been inserted into the lineup for Coach May in Danville.
I'll tell you what, Gunch, that just tells you what type of team player she is. You know that's got to be a little painful, but she says, listen, I want to play and help.
A little painful? You're being kind about that. Kevin Moore, our lead official for tonight's contest. He is flanked by Greg Hammond and Kevin Lewis. Thank you for joining us. And Eaker does not take long. Fires the three. Rebound corralled by Danville and Jocelyn Piercy, a 5'10 senior. Again, Danville 15-2, Brownsburg 10-7. Danville has not lost since losing to Harrison back on November the 22nd. They have won 10 consecutive games. Runner off the window does not go, and Avery Gordon collects the rebound. She averages 17.5 points, 8.5 boards a contest. Cooper Stone draws a defensive assignment on Gordon. If she catches there's not much you can do.
No, it'll be interesting as this game progresses. How will they defend her? I think you have to get somebody in front of her. If she gets that ball down that deep, Greg, not much you can do.
First game of the season, a loss for Danville against Hamilton Heights. Then 5 straight wins. Stone fires and rattles that one off the rim. However, Danville will track it down.
I think we're going to see Danville really try to rotate this ball, and I think the three could be big for Danville tonight.
This Danville team has not beaten Brownsburg since 2008. Now, they frankly don't play every year, often playing just in this tournament. On the drive, Gordon got the block. Rebound was corralled by Danville, but eventually Danville turns it over.
And therein lies the issue, trying to go in the paint if you're Danville.
That's something they don't do all that often, Danville. 12.5 turnovers a contest. You just try to find Gordon and put it up and in, and Gordon frankly loves when our cameras are here. She had 26 in their winning its crown point back at the All-State Sneakers for Santa shootout. She has 2 quick buckets and a 4-0 lead for the Bulldogs.
It's one thing to be 6'6", but she has great hands. Catches the ball well, turns, looks, really good scorer.
And again, just a sophomore, and got the block there and tracks it down. And the other thing, too, and I noted this when we had him back in late November, her teammates do a wonderful job of not just getting her the ball, but leading her to the bucket as they feed the post. You can tell that Debbie Smiley has really stressed that with this basketball team. On the drive, the runner does not go. Shot taken and missed by Emma Hendricks, the 5'8 junior. On the attack, off the window, score it. Bucket is good by Emma Anslet.
And that's one of the things they're going to have to do is beat Brownsburg down the court. Try to get some buckets before she gets down the court.
Anslet just as adept at finding a teammate as she is picking up her offensive game. Again, I was saying, throw it right to the square, let 6'6 go get it. She's got all 3 buckets so far for Brownsburg, does Gordon.
I think Danville may have to consider slowing this game down a little bit.
Zone here by Brownsburg. Anslet's 3 misses wide right. Ball was touched last by Danville, off of Piercy. It'll be Brownsburg basketball. Brownsburg has won this tournament each of the last 4 years. You see Gordon's handiwork at the other end. I don't think you're as concerned about Gordon catching the ball at the elbow as you are the low block.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You can live with that touch. Eaker going to be called for steps. 14 turnovers a game for the Bulldogs. It's a Brownsburg team as the mob, as you see their sign in front of them, well represented here at Danville tonight. As always, thank you to Amy Harvey, the AD at Danville, for having us this evening. Shot missed, rebound corralled by Eaker.
And that's why it's going to be so important, Greg, for Danville to have good shot selection. You're not going to get very many second looks.
This Danville team rated number 9 in 3A. Pull up 3 off the screen does not go, and Stone gets the rebound. Stone 8 points and 5 boards a game. Nice feed. Going to be a foul, no shot on the floor. First foul whistle against either side goes against the Bulldogs and Megan Eaker.
Really nice pass inside. And clearly one of the things that could help Danville, Greg, if they can find a way to the free throw line.
This Brownsburg team lost in the sectional final last year to Mooresville. Danville lost to Tri-West in a 3A sectional last year. That Tri-West team led by Kenna Kirby now playing at Marion University. You saw Wednesday night.
Right.
Three wing does not go. And the rebound controlled by Hendricks. At the other end, shot blocked by Stone. And Danville, in trying to beat Gordon down the floor, Stone rushed the shot, couldn't finish, and Gordon hustles back to track down the rebound.
Yeah, and that's well said. What happens, even if she's not there, they'll rush a little bit thinking she may be there.
And again, throw it up, let her go get it, lead her to the rim and score it.
That's a problem.
I cannot tell you how well coached that team is
Yeah.
in terms of, can't say it enough, in terms of, again, throw it so she can go get it, get her momentum going to the basket. She's got all 8 points.
Well, first of all, she's ready. The hands are up high, and they know where to put the ball.
Deep three by Danville does not go. Danville as a team, 29% from three-point range, but they make about 3.5 a game. Miller, shot blocked. Second shot blocked by Danville. That one by Cameron Rector. And here comes Isabel Wooten into the game.
Baseline, pretty good recovery by Danville there to get that ball knocked out.
And Wooten will draw the defensive assignment on Avery Gordon.
How about that?
Hey, see if you can guard that player 8 inches taller on one good knee. Good luck with that. Help side, shot blocked. Wooten up the challenge the first time.
Wooten wastes no time to make impact.
Drive and kick for the
There you
baseline.
go.
Jumper is good.
Well, I tell you, they were just seconds away from a timeout. They really needed that offensive possession.
That's Addison Davis, a 5'9" sophomore, 9.5 points, and 5 rebounds a contest as well. Trying to find Gordon. Wooten battling as best she can. Wing three by Terrell, good. Terrell's not a great three-point shooter in terms of her percentage, but she's by far their best in terms of making, and she's also by far their most experienced player. She got significant minutes 2 years ago when they played at Gamebridge Fieldhouse.
And the more Terrell can do that inside, outside, that really takes away the ability to double and triple team inside.
This 30-second timeout presented by Wabash College, home of the nation's #1 ranked alumni network and 3rd ranked internship program. 2 great reasons to consider a campus visit this fall. When you visit, learn that Wabash is also nationally ranked for the excellence and accessibility of its faculty, classroom experience, and their athletic facilities. Make an appointment to visit Wabash today, 765-361-6100, or visit wabash.edu.
There's a nice inward pass. Pretty good backside help. And they're going to have to continue to help. There's no one player, simply because of the size, that they can put on here. They've got to get help.
Well, Gordon out for a couple of minutes here, so now the paradigm shifts a little bit. Kurtz is in now for Brownsburg. Terrell going to be called for the hand check foul, her first, and team foul number 2. Kenzie Talukian will also check in for the Bulldogs, a 5'8" freshman. Normally it's about a 9-player rotation that we'll see from Brownsburg, as the baseball coach from Danville and Pat O'Neill makes a photo op appearance there on the baseline. Danville will play about an 8-player rotation tonight. Ball tipped away, but not fully taken away. And now on the attack comes Danville. Jump shot, no, and good rebound by Kurtz. Kurtz, a 5'10" senior, 3 points and 3 boards a basketball game. Now all of a sudden the matchups are a whole lot more equal when Gordon's not on the floor.
It certainly changes the complexity of the game, that's for sure. You would think that Danville right now, if they can, would really try to get a few transitions while she's on the floor.
1-4 high set, that ball is tipped, so Terrell can go to the backcourt and track it down.
You know, an interesting stat Danville has, 16 steals per game.
That's pretty experienced backcourt, though, for Brownsburg.
Yeah.
But there's one right there. And then, yeah, it's going to be, I believe, a travel because she turned over trying to find a teammate. Good hustle by Rector. So when she turns over, yep, that is a travel right there.
Got to keep your feet on the ground, or once you leave them, it's travel. Good call.
You see Coach Kaylee May doing a fantastic job here at Danville. This program won 4 straight sectionals. Then again, there's a young woman that we see on the ISC Sports Network all the time. There's a big part of that being Ella Collier. 2 Indiana All-Stars in this high school's history.
I think we used the word automatic a few times at Marion the other night for Ms. Collier.
Jan had the call of Marion's victory against Grace on Wednesday. As the Knights, after a win today, are now 7-0 in league play. Gordon back in, missed that, but then goes and gets it. Missed that one too. Fight for the loose ball, touch last by Brownsburg.
Well, the thing that Danville has to do against Gordon is check out, because you may get a few fouls if you overemphasize checking out. See, nobody checks her out right there, and she gets the offensive rebound.
Wooten looking to go to work. Good inside out, look for a 3, score it. Bucket by Lucy Riggs, who just checked in.
And I really felt like the three-point shot in this game, maybe more so for Danville, will be big. 3 or 4 extra ones of those could be the difference for Danville.
You see Debbie Smiley, Indiana All-Star coach not that long ago. Had a great run at Greenwood before coming to Brownsburg. In the boys' final will be Brownsburg and Plainfield. Again, find Gordon. 3 players around her. She's now missed her last 3 shots. And all of a sudden now, a Danville bucket. This is a 1-possession game.
Well, what about the difference maker Wooten has made since she's been in there? All of a sudden, it's not so easy for Gordon.
Coach Mahan talking to her over email this afternoon, said Isabel's learning how to play a different type of game because of that injury. That 3 is left short. Maybe also was taken a little quickly. Hendricks into the front court. See if Hendricks gets a final look. She did. Didn't go. Gordon got it, but the shot is not in time, and the half, or the quarter rather, is over. Brownsburg, led by Avery Gordon's 8, have a 4-point lead to the opening 8 minutes of this county championship game. Back in a moment on ISC and MyIndy TV.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is good.
There you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
That is Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
Tonight's game on ISC and MyIndy TV, presented in part by GXO Logistics. Unlock your potential with a career at GXO Logistics. Visit gxo.job/Indiana today. Alongside Jan Bozier, Greg Rakestraw with you. Our pleasure to bring you this event for the first time on MyIndy TV, the Hendricks County Finals. We'll have the Marion County Boys Championship game a week from tonight. We'll have the boys semifinals on Friday night from historic Southport Fieldhouse. Anslet will trigger the inbounds pass here for the Warriors. Danville, number 44 in the Sagarin ratings this week. And number 9 in 3A. Turnover by the Warriors, their 3rd.
If you're going to beat a crowded paint, Greg, you really got to emphasize and really rotate the ball quickly. Force the defense to really have to rotate.
And Gordon back in after a brief breather. Hendricks all by her lonesome and drains it. And if you're going to double Gordon, that's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to be open. Hendricks was that player.
And the more their three-point shooting continues to get better, they're going to be a tough matchup.
Gordon has the same impact as a Flory Badunga at Kokomo, a Zach Eady for Purdue. Guards can get open looks the entire year.
Yeah.
And then Danville turns it over and then commits a foul in the process.
But up till now, Brownsburg has not shot the 3 with regularity. They shoot it about 26%, but they're shooting it pretty well tonight.
And Danville's played man the entire time. Stone draws the assignment on Gordon. She's getting kind of a player and a half every time her direction, and that's a foul. And Eaker will shoot 2 free throws. First free throws to be attempted of tonight's Hendricks County Championship. So Lucy Riggs picks up the foul, her first, and team foul number 4. All Brownsburg Bulldog broadcast, the ISC Sports Network, presented by M&M Body Shop in Brownsburg. Family owned since 1983 on Main Street in Brownsburg. M&M Body Shop offers full-service collision repair with a lifetime guarantee on their craftsmanship. Call when you need them at 317-852-6347. Eager, not a great free throw shooter, right at 50% on the year. Brownsburg as a team, 65%.
You know, they started off with 5 out of 7 losses, but really against some really good ball clubs early on. But since that time, Greg, they have really kind of sorted some things out and have won 5 out of 6.
Well, Jan, to your point on the Sagarin ratings, the strength of schedule for Brownsburg, 4th in the state.
Yeah.
And frankly, I haven't checked this. I would imagine the 8 schools that play in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference might be 1 through 8, given the fact that 4 of those schools are 2 through 5 in the polls this week. Eaker's 3, got it.
Bingo.
She becomes the 3rd different Bulldog to connect from distance. Lead pass couldn't be saved by Danville. 5th turnover committed by the Warriors so far.
I just think this pace is too quick for Danville. I know they like to play a little quicker, but I just don't think with the matchup issues they can let this thing get out of hand.
Terrell got a little happy feet that time before making the move. 3rd turnover committed by the Bulldogs. Good crowd on hand tonight.
That's great to see.
These county tournaments are always big deals, and a lot of them are played across the state this week. Ripley County's tournament is this week. The Madison County tournament on the boys' side finished last night with Anderson winning it. And Marion County's boys' tournament next week. That 3 banked in. We kind of saw that from that angle. I'm not sure if Davis called it. She'll take it. A much-needed bucket for Danville, their first of the quarter.
That's even more impact.
Eaker again, not that time. Stone going to be fouled by Gordon, which will be her first. 3rd team foul against the Bulldogs, and obviously, anytime Gordon draws a foul, you keep track of that mentally in your mind because she is just everything that they set their offense around.
Really. And if Danville's going to have a chance here, they've got to get physical with her. They've got to really overemphasize. I've mentioned it once, I'm going to mention it twice. You have really got to check her out and force the official to try to get you the call.
Danville pulled it back to 4 at the end of the opening quarter. Trying to space the floor is Danville to get Gordon out of the post, but Gordon saw that basket cut coming, and literally just her presence caused Davis to completely lose her concentration and have that ball go off her hands. Unofficially 6 Danville giveaways in the opening 11 minutes. There's Gordon, forget the help, scores it.
And I am told that Avery Gordon is absolutely one of the nicest girls you'd ever want to meet, too. She is. I've had multiple people tell me that who live in Brownsburg. So if you ever get to meet her, absolutely the nicest girl you'd ever
Well, I
want to
noticed
meet.
that after she committed the foul, she really wanted to help Stone up off the floor.
So she's absolutely the nicest girl ever.
Baseline jump shot does not go, but on the rebound, it is collected by Danville. Gordon takes a tumble. Pops right back up. Then a reach-in foul coming here. It'll be underneath out of bounds to Danville on Brownsburg's 4th foul. And that one goes against Emma Hendricks, her first. Wooten will come back in. And again, you would imagine that, I'm not sure she's on a minute. It's almost not a minute restriction, almost kind of a pain tolerance playing through that knee injury. Now Gordon will get a breather here for Brownsburg. And good recognition by Danville. Literally, as soon as Gordon left the game, ball went low block.
And it should, but they got to finish.
Stone just didn't make it. Stone had a great game when we were here back in early December when they dispatched of Southmont with ease. She had 16 on that night.
Greg, when Gordon goes out, Danville has got to find to get 1 or 2 possessions.
Good basket cut, and immediately they attack the glass as soon as Gordon exits.
That's exactly what I would do.
Rector gets her first bucket of the game.
You want to force Brownsburg to have to bring her right back in.
And Hendricks trying to back her way down and lever that arm, and You hear the roar of the mob, and you see him on your screen from Danville. After the second foul on Hendricks.
Listen, Gordon on the bench, crowd's in it. Danville gets something here.
It's like they're playing for a trophy or something tonight, Chan.
I think they are. Listen, when you haven't beat your county rivals in a while, it's special on your court, I might add.
And again, let's give you the numbers as Gordon comes back in for Brownsburg. Danville, the enrollment about 760. Brownsburg's a student or two shy of 3,000. So to give you an idea of the difference in enrollment of these two, Avon, the largest school in Hendricks County, Brownsburg 2. Then it's Plainfield 3, and then Tri-West and Danville, very similar enrollments. Of course, those two members of the Sagamore Athletic Conference together. Danville turns it away. 7th Danville giveaway. Miller back in. Kurtz running the floor. Brownsburg now has 3 straight turnovers of their own. Davis trying to win the foot race back. Does so and makes it.
Hey, she stayed under control. They got to go at Gordon. They cannot shy away from her.
Davis now is 7. This Danville team very balanced. 4 players score between 9 and 12 points a game.
Listen, you may get a few block. It doesn't matter. You got to go after her.
So 6-point lead here for the Bulldogs. Gordon blocked. Good to see Coach Lynch of the Brownsburg boys stopping by our broadcast booth. We'll see them coming up at 8 o'clock tonight when they play Plainfield in the championship game. A lot of ball there, but just enough arm to draw the whistle.
You're going to get that call. You're kind of leaning, not a lot of contact. More than likely, you're going to get that call reaching from behind.
It was deemed that Anslet made contact in front. On the inbounds pass, Gordon catches and scores. She's got 12. So the block was clean for Wooten. She didn't get called for a foul.
Okay.
It's Anslet that got whistled for the contact. Here's Wooten, short corner, left it short. Lockout drill works for Brownsburg as Terrell picks it up off the hardwood. Every time that Danville inches closer, Brownsburg kind of stretches that lead back at him. Eaker for 3, no. But Gordon has it. Jump ball will be called, and the arrow will keep it here. And another 30-second timeout coming for Debbie Smiley and Brownsburg. This 30-second timeout presented by Endeavor Communications. They offer a variety of internet speeds that fit your family or business needs. Surf the internet faster than ever before with internet speeds up to a gig. Contact us at weendeavor.com for more information.
I think Danville's doing a little bit better, but I'd really like to see them emphasize inside, try to get something outside. But I think they can't shy away from Brownsburg. They've got to attack and hopefully maybe get to the free throw line a little more.
See some of the Tri-West players sticking around to watch this game. They played in the third-place game for the girls, which tipped off at 2. The game that preceded this one was Tri-West and the Avon boys. Avon boys won the third-place contest as well. Eaker finds Kurtz. Now Terrell. Tough pass. Tried to thread that through a needle. Davis off the window, couldn't finish. Now Terrell will lead the break.
Well, they're getting some steals and some opportunities. They got to finish those, though.
Eaker had it. Knocked off her face, out of bounds to Danville. Brownsburg's leaving the door just slightly open here. It's been all Gordon inside. 3 threes to go around that on the outside.
You know, Greg Davis has had now like 3 opportunities right at the rim. She's got to just get herself a little more under control. They need those buckets.
Gordon blocks Wooten's shot, and Kurtz will track it down. Again, the lead pass to Gordon. Shot blocked by Wooten. Fight for the loose ball. Second time that Gordon's had her shot recycled.
Big possession now for Danville right here. $1:38 left in the half.
Wooten, reverse layup, no. Wooten has yet to score. She's been really solid defensively. And again, playing impaired with that knee injury suffered some 4 weeks ago. Again, the lead pass to Gordon. This time, fouled. I'm going to say on the floor. So 4th team foul against Danville. No free throws coming from that yet. You see the significant bracing that Wooten goes through just to play on that knee injury.
Listen, if I'm Danville, I'd give some fouls. I would put her at the free throw line a little bit. I really would.
Gordon's a 56% free throw shooter.
Take the odds a little bit, put her at the free throw line, but I don't think you just let her just continue to make bucket after bucket.
Kurtz got fouled immediately. Cooper Stone offers a hand up. Always try to recognize when the kids get the sportsmanship factor in this game.
Yes.
Again, team foul number 5. We'll try this one more time from the baseline. And now there's going to be a foul against Brownsburg on the inbound. So Eager with the foul, her second. And Turner's starting to ratchet up for Brownsburg too. That's 8 of them.
Yeah.
And 5 in this quarter. Seven points in each quarter so far for the Warriors. Deep 3, Danville, no. And those shots have simply not been falling tonight. They've made 2. Riggs has 1, Davis has the other. See if the Bulldogs will hold for 1 here.
Well, Brownsburg's perimeter defense has been pretty good, too. They've not allowed a lot of space for the three-point shooters to get a clean look.
Gordon, well, forget 1. When you get that look, you're going to take it. Gordon turned and was fouled, and Avery Gordon will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I think you got to front her. While they have at times double-teamed her, I completely front her and play her behind.
Wooten the foul, her second. So Gordon to shoot 2. Tonight's game on ISC and MyNDTV, presented by Indiana State University. Graduating outstanding Sycamore since 1865. Real risk takers, real achievers, real game changers wear blue. Find out more at indstate.edu. Congratulations to the men's basketball team in Terre Haute. They are 6-0 in Missouri Valley play.
Yes, sir.
Last time that happened, there was a guy named Bird that played for that basketball team. Gordon makes the second of the 2 free throws. She's got a baker's dozen.
Sycamores and the Cardinals playing pretty well both.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I like it.
Ball State a big win last night. Looks like Danville going to be content, potentially to hold for 1 here. And clock on your screen. Brownsburg going to make it 5 straight Hendricks County championships. And that'll be a foul, which will lead to free throws, trying to cut the angle of the dribble handoff. And there is one worry for Debbie Smiley going to half number 2. Her 3 starting guards now each have 2 fouls, Jan.
Yeah, that certainly can present some problems. But we said early on that the more that Danville can find their way to the free throw line, that helps their cause, I really believe.
And this is the first free throw they've taken in this game. 69% as a team. Anslet misses. Kurtz the rebound. Miller's got it. Look ahead pass. On the drive. Trying to find Gordon. Miller tracks it down. Thrown up to Gordon. Gordon shot, no. Gordon put back. No. They will wave it off. Did not get out of her hands in time. That first shot taken by Macy Toomey, who had just checked in. Halftime in the Hendricks County Final. It's been the Avery Gordon show so far. She's got 13. Her Bulldogs lead by 9 as you're watching on ISC and MyNDTV.
Wabash men are leaders. In this environment, self-governance is a way of life. Students develop strong leadership skills in classes and labs, on the field and stage, and in clubs and organizations. These men are prepared to take on campus and the world beyond. 1 in 10 of our graduates hold high leadership positions. Presidents, owners, founders, you name it. When you want to lead, you go to a leading school. Come to Wabash. Lead more.
That last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. So that was going to be a highlight reel. Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
Back at Danville, home of the Hendricks County Championship game. Practically all of the tournament games played here today. 5th place, 3rd place, 1st place games. This one for first On the girls' side, Brownsburg leads at 23-14. Our games all season long on ISC and MyNDTV, presented by Warner Financial, a firm who utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals. From investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Call 317-735-9202 to learn more about how you can secure your financial future. Leading scorer for Danville is Addison Davis. She has 7. Avery Gordon has 13 to pace Brownsburg. Bulldogs lead it by 9. We're back for halftime next on ISC and MyNDTV.
You pay what we pay at York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Plainfield. Employee pricing for everyone on new Ram 1500s. Save up to $12,000 during the Big Finish sales event.
We're not number one.
You are!
You're number one at York.
You pay what we pay at York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Plainfield. Employee pricing for everyone on new Ram 1500s. Save up to $12,000 during the Big Finish sales event.
We're not number one.
You are!
You're number one at York.
Shot at the buzzer. Got it! She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello.
Did it again.
Hello.
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello!
There we go. Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow.
This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Again, good crowd here at Danville to watch this Hendricks County Championship game on the girls' side. Brownsburg leading Danville 23-14. Today's contest presented in part by the Hoosier Shooting Academy. Combine cutting-edge technology with old-school work ethic to make your game better at the Hoosier Shooting Academy. Go see Paul at 465 in Brookville Road and always online at HoosierShooting.net. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier. Jan, your thoughts on half number 1?
Well, Brownsburg defense is really solid. They've only been giving up 48 points, a little over that per game. So their defense has been solid, but clearly they've got Danville's offense pretty rattled. I think Danville has to slow this game and get a little bit better shot selection. 6
field goals for Danville so far. They've got 7 turnovers, and they are facing a 9-point deficit. More halftime show comes your way next on ISC and MyNDTV.
Want lightning-fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town. So you can download huge files in a flash, stream videos at blazing speeds, and game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast and contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a 3rd season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at ISCSportsNetwork.com.
Because it is so popular and we're not that far from campus, a segment early for the Wabash College Trivia segment.
I'm ready, man.
Brand new for Jan. Pete had this question last night, so if you were watching, you might know the answer. If not, it's new to you. When the Wabash College Little Giants won the national championship in 1982, they were powered by 2 talented post players. One would go on to play in the National Football League in Pete Metzelar's. The other was inducted into the Wabash Hall of Fame in 2000, would be a longtime high school and college basketball official who just happened to be from Wabash, Indiana. For those who don't know, Wabash College and Wabash, Indiana are two completely different places in the state of Indiana. That person is.
I have no idea. I'm stumped. Pete got it right.
Pete got it right.
Oh, my, he's killing me.
Merlin Nice, who was the leading scorer for the Wabash Little Giants.
Look, see, what does it make me? I'm
83 and 84.
2-11.
Somewhat similar to the Colts or the Texans that are playing tomorrow, one of the two. And that is our Wabash College trivia question. We'll take this quick timeout, come back. Quick check of the halftime highlights. Come your way next from Danville. It's the Hendricks County Finals for the girls. Brownsburg leads it by 9 on ISC and MyIndy TV.
At Forum Credit Union, our small business professionals work with local companies to help them prosper. We know that running a small business is more than a full-time job, and our services give you the guidance and support your business needs. Visit forumcu.com to see how. At Forum Credit Union, we help members plan for life's major milestones. Our team of wealth advisors work with members at every stage, from changing jobs and 401ks to creating wealth plans for future generations. Learn more at forumcu.com.
Brewer jams it home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net. A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Oh, my goodness. 122.60 for Penn. What a swim. Six of them. McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good. This one is good. There you go. Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, 3, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler! Wrestler! Whoa!
Quick check of our highlights from half number 1. Again, Brownsburg raced out to an early lead because Avery Gordon had the first 4 buckets of this game for Brownsburg.
She's just been dominant, and as long as she gets the ball around the rim, she will continue to be dominant.
Again, she's had a couple of breaks. When that has been the case, Danville has attacked the paint as best they can. 7 for Davis to lead Danville. Gordon again 13 for Brownsburg. 3 different players have made a 3 around her for the Bulldogs. 2 made 3 so far for the Warriors. Brownsburg looks to make it 5 consecutive Hendricks County championships. They lead going to the third quarter by 9 on ISC and MyIndy TV.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Thank our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew. Thanks to Greg Sharton, Alan Hughes, Eric Kinnett. Thanks to Vince Morellas and Jordan Shue, bringing you our signal on this Saturday night. Back-to-back nights of doubleheaders for us on the ISC Sports Network. Last night, North Central and Ben Davis girls. Of course, BD, the #1 boys team in the state. Here it's the Hendricks County Championship. Jump shot for Danville does not go. And the fight for the loose ball, Hendricks able to get rid before she committed a traveling violation. Eaker for 3. Gordon tracks it down, but then Gordon had it ripped away. but held possession long enough for Brownsburg to retain it.
I think Danville's got to up the physicality of this game. I really do. I like the shot they got early. She just battled for the ball there.
And held ball just long enough to draw the whistle. Gordon, catch off the window, missed it. Just go get it again, and she's fouled. And Gordon will shoot two. Well, as a 6'6" sophomore, the world is her oyster from a recruiting standpoint.
It is. She has, you know, the thing I noticed the first time I've seen her is she has great hands.
Yeah.
You know, everything around her she gets.
Connects on this one. And the team 2 years ago that made the state championship run with a record of right around 500, led by Allie Becky, who is now getting major minutes at Ball State as Gordon misses.
I remember her. She was good.
Those Ball State Cardinal teams, you mentioned how good they've been on the men's side. Women's team's 11-3 for head coach Brady Salee.
Good.
Scoop, and that'll be a foul on Gordon, which will be her second. And Cooper Stone, who has yet to score tonight, will get a pair of free throws here for Danville.
Well, they did not shoot a lot of free throws in the first half. They've got to find a way, I believe, to the free throw line. That's one of the big keys, I think, for them to stay in this game.
Stone connects. Tonight's game presented in part by Warner Financial, a firm that utilizes customized investment solutions to meet your financial goals. From investments in planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. Call 317-735-9202. Stone, a 76% free throw shooter, makes them both. Gordon missed it. Gordon gets it again.
Perfect pass.
Yep.
The pass is high where only she can get it.
And she never brings it even.
Never brings it down.
Even to her chin. It's always above her head the entire time.
That's a great point, Greg. So many tall people bring that ball down and gets them in trouble.
So back to a double-digit lead for the Warriors. And Piercy took one dribble and said, nope, this is not for me. And then a steal. 8th Danville giveaway. Terrell was lining it up, but forgot one important thing, the catch. And then you probably can call either a foul or a travel in that scenario, and the better result for Brownsburg was the latter.
I'll say one thing for Davis. She has that hurt leg as well, but she is not letting it bother her physically. She gets after it, gets on the floor.
She tried to draw the foul on Terrell.
One right there.
Step back three does not go. And again, those long-range shots need to fall for Danville.
Yes, they do.
But they've not been falling tonight. Another opportunity here from the corner. Rector can't get it to go, but
how about the hustle?
Offensive rebound by Anslet, and one.
I tell you, there's nothing more exciting to me than when a youngster, boys or girls, just gets a hustle play, Greg. How about this right here? Just goes right after the rebound, puts it up, gets fouled. That's pretty.
So Anslet missed an earlier free throw try. Emma, a 79% free throw shooter on the season.
Free throw line again. I'm telling you, Greg, got to find a way for Danville if they're going to stay in this, get to the free throw line.
Well, 5 points to the Warriors so far in the quarter. Lead is at 7. Eaker again lines it up, and well, if you were with us in the first half, Danville hit the same shot from the same spot. That's only fair. Now we're all even on that, and Eaker's got a second made three, that of the unconventional variety.
Well, but still, Brownsburg's had, what, 4 3-pointers in this ball game?
That is correct.
And that's a difference.
Turnover again by the Warriors. Hendricks.
Good pass.
Good feed. Kurtz,
really,
the benefactor.
Really smooth transition. Under control. Nice pass off the glass.
Paige Kurtz gets her first bucket of the game. And she averages 3 points and 3 rebounds a contest. Terrell knocks that ball away. It'll remain Danville basketball.
I like to play Terrell. You talk about somebody else who gets after it. She's a hustler.
To Lukian in. Gordon gets a seat. And again, when she has exited, Danville has gotten the ball low block immediately. And steps are going to be called on Davis.
Can't tell you how many times Terrell's got a hand on it or deflected or just always seems to be around the ball.
Lucy Riggs will check in. Riggs a 3 off the bench in the first half as Davis will take a seat. By the way, Gordon did pick up a 3rd foul. Part of the reason why Gordon is sitting. Ball kicked.
With that, now's your time for Danville.
Yep.
Now you got to make your run. You got 5:23 in this one. Force Brownsburg to have to bring her off the bench.
They're going to call an illegal screen. Moving screen to be called. That's on Eaker. That's her third. So with that, Macy Toomey will check in. So 2 starters now with 3 apiece for the Bulldogs. Certainly bears watching over this next 5:20. Double screen up top for Stone, and she's going to be called for steps.
Yep, I believe that's correct. Left the floor.
And the turnover bugaboo, a problem for Danville again. They averaged 12.5 a game. They've now got 11 at this point. Backdoor cut for Toomey. Taken away. And then given right back.
Brownsburg's playing that 1-4 without Gordon in there, trying to get some high ball screens and to the rim type motion.
And a timeout going to be called here by Danville. We'll see if it's of the 30-second or the full variety. Looks like it's going to be a full, so let's step aside with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Brownsburg, a 12-point lead in the Hendricks County final. We're back in 60 seconds on ISC and MyIndy TV.
Wabash always fights. Our motto brings the spirit of competition to everything we do. In top-notch athletics, we have a championship pedigree that is unrivaled. Off the field, we boast outstanding theater, music, and choral programs, intense intramurals, gaming, and more. The Wabash experience doesn't end at the classroom. Whether you play to win or just for fun, this is the place to be. Come to Wabash. Play more.
Still on his feet. Stevens lunges. Are you kidding me?
Champions of Marion County.
Unbelievable.
Touchdown. Living up to that last name. Wabash has the lead for the first time today. Said that was going to be a highlight reel.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you can celebrate after that.
Back to Danville. Greg Rakestraw, Jan Bozier with you here on ISC and MyIndy TV. Terrell for 3 in the corner. That does not go. Weak side glass though by Brownsburg. Taluki and the freshman did a good job in tracking that one down. It'll extend the possession. And again, Gordon sits with 3 fouls for Brownsburg. She's got 16 points, lead all scorers.
Brownsburg doing a good job of continuing to find a way to get in offensive rebounding position.
And if you're Brownsburg, you don't mind stretching the possessions a bit here. Again, steps are going to be called without Gordon in the game, trying to get through this kind of stretch of the third quarter a bit quicker.
Well, Danville had a little bit of a run there, but they've really not had a solid run of 8 to 10 or a big run. Brownsburg's defense, we talked about, really, really strong.
Stone gets downhill, got fouled, and Stone ends up collecting a couple of players in the effort.
Bodies lying everywhere here. Take a look. I like the fact if you're Danville without Gordon, they're going at the rim. Oops, oops, oops.
Looks like everybody's all right. Kurtz going to be whistled for the foul. Today's game presented in part by GXO Logistics. Unlock your potential with a career at GXO Logistics. Visit gxo.job/Indiana today. Stone has made all 3 of her free throw tries here in quarter number 3.
Well, Danville's hit the free throws when they've gotten there. They shoot just a little under 70 for the year. So I get there as often as I could in this game.
Cooper, I'm sorry. I enacted the broadcaster jinx on you. I apologize after saying you had made all 3.
Shame on you.
Missed the next 4. From a statistical standpoint, that's about her average, 76%. She makes 3 out of 4.
Gordon back in.
On the drive, foul on the floor. Just the second whistle against the Warriors so far this half. Lucy Riggs picks up the foul, her second. Wooten will come back in. In Danville, sectional 25 in Class 3A. Usually you go, all right, Danville or Tri-West, who you got? Well, Tri-West a little down this year. Fine, Gordon. Gordon, shot, does not go. She's got to be careful going after it. Able to pick it up, missed it. Third chance, that will not go. How about chance 4 and 1?
Well, I've mentioned it now multiple times, but the way you get that on the back, she's so tall, they're not going to look at that. But the way you get that on the back call is to really emphasize your check out.
Yep.
Physical contact back in her, and that you're more apt to get that on the back call.
That was from the camera of Eric Canet, and I'm so glad we showed that replay. Because to your point, Jan, nobody ever turned and put their back into her. Not once. Pull-up jump shot from 15 does not go. Toomey with the rebound for Brownsburg. 14-point lead, the largest now for the Bulldogs.
Yep, they've extended it, played very well.
It's referencing what the postseason path will look like for Danville. Cascade and Western Boone, the other two top teams in their sectional. Danville plays them in a span of 3 days coming up later this month. January 18th and January the 20th. That went a little too high for Gordon, couldn't track it down. As far as Brownsburg is concerned, the defending sectional champ of their group in Mooresville got moved out of their sectional this year. It is a 5-team group. Brownsburg, Avon, Plainfield, and then Terre Haute North, Terre Haute South. The runner does not go. I do think Gordon touched that. Yep, out of bounds to Danville. It's a Danville team, Jan, that averages 60 points a game, and they're sitting on 20 here late in the third quarter.
Well, that fits right in with the 48 given up per game by Brownsburg.
Right. And Brownsburg 10-7. Sagarin Computer has them at number 13 as steps were called. And part of that is just the difficulty of schedule in which they play. Brownsburg won their first 2 games in this county tournament by at least 20. Potential to make it 3 for 3 with this 14-point margin here. Eventually, that's going to be a foul. As Riggs was a little bit late in getting to that, and Terrell went flying.
Good effort, and that's going to leave a mark.
Potentially a mark on the floor. Gordon will come right back in. They're going to try to go offense, defense there, I would imagine, as best they can in this third quarter.
I'm a little surprised that Danville hadn't tried any trap, half court, or little full court just to get anything defense to offense. I mean, you're now down 14.
Terrell turns down the 3. Hendricks does not. Gordon had it. Off her hands, out of bounds.
They'll proverbial try to get it to 10 if you're Danville here to have some type of shot going in the fourth. They've just never been able to get in any type of offensive flow.
That is a well-worn path from the floor to the bench right now. And they will shuttle Gordon in and out of there as best they can to protect those 3 fouls. Davis, 3, got it.
There you go.
Her second made 3.
There you go, down to 11.
First make from distance for Danville since halftime. Danville just 7 or make it 8 made field goals tonight.
And watch how patient Brownsburg will be with Gordon on the bench now.
Just run your offense. Try to keep the clock moving with this double-digit lead.
Brownsburg really likes that high ball screen.
Brownsburg team off until next Friday after this game.
Better get
Kurtz
better than that.
on the low block.
Just took their time, Greg. Ran their offense until they got the shot they wanted. Great execution.
Kurtz a pair of buckets and now a steal to go along with it. 14th Danville turnover.
And I would guess as long as that lead stays in this area, they'll probably keep Gordon on the bench.
Terrell's shot was blocked. Kurtz able to track it down. Eventually that outlet was tipped away. Immediately, assistant coach taps him in the shoulder. Hey, you want our offensive star back in the game? Absolutely. Here comes Gordon back in.
So much for that.
Yep.
She says, listen, no, we don't. We'll take some more points.
There are points to be had,
yes,
good
there
sir.
Are. Yes, there are. Who do we go to?
This time, though, it's Toomey steps in on the inbounds pass and fight for the loose ball. It'll be out of bounds to Danville. And here comes Kurtz right back in. This is borderline the old days of women's basketball in places like Iowa. 6-on-6, but 3 played offense, 3 played defense. Kurtz is having that responsibility right now. Riggs will have a seat rather for Danville.
Here.
Welcome those of you joining us on MyNDTV. Thanks to those of you watching us on the IHSAA Champions Network. ISC social media channels and ISC television. And alongside Jan Bozier, Greg Rakestraw with you. First of 2 from Danville tonight. It's the Hendricks County Finals. This is the girls' championship game. Brownsburg trying to claim this trophy for a 5th year in a row. Danville going to hold for a final shot of the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs jumped out to an 11-2 lead, and Danville's been playing catch-up ever since. Wooten on the drive, and Talukian picked it up, but she was having a seat on the baseline while she did. So it'll remain Danville basketball. On the attack off the window, no. Crash by Davis, tries to put it back up, no. And Rector never could get a shot off in time. It's been that sort of frustrating night for Danville offensively. 4th quarter action comes your way next. You're watching on ISC and MyNDTV.
At Forum Credit Union, we provide smart ways to borrow money for life's planned and unplanned expenses. We also have fun, easy ways to save money. See how Forum can help you with your financial goals at forumcu.com. At Forum Credit Union, we know strong communities invest in education. That's why the Forum Foundation has given over $800,000 to local educators and students pursuing their collegiate dreams. Learn how Forum gives back at forumcu.com.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
Fantastic crowd here on hand at Danville tonight. This tournament rotates amongst the 6 participating schools in terms of hosting it. We've had this on the ISC Sports Network before, back when it was played at Cascade a handful of years ago. Great to have this one here with you on ISC and MyNDTV, alongside Jan Bozier. Greg Rakestraw with you. It's been all Brownsburg so far.
Well, it's now or never for Danville, and that's not a good way to start off the period. Unforced error.
Yeah, Danville's 2 losses, A, they both happened in November, and B, they were by a combined total of 5 points. It's not the case right now for the 15-2 Warriors.
Yeah, the thing that's been so impressive for me, Brownsburg is so difficult to score on. That defensive average just doesn't lie.
Hendricks throws it away.
They stay in that man-to-man. They don't, it's just in-your-face type man-to-man.
Inside out, Davis for 3, missed that one. Rector did her best to keep it alive, just couldn't get a hand to control it.
You know, obviously Gordon's a big factor inside, but let
Sure.
me tell you something. The other girls check out pretty well too. They attack the glass really well on the rebounding factor.
Tried to kick that to Gordon, finds its way out to Lukian. Shot missed. Gordon put back, no. Lukian is there, and she got hacked.
There it is, another offensive rebound. Certainly Gordon started it, and then everybody else attacks the glass. That's been a big factor in this ball game. Now clearly, Brownsburg has a height advantage here, and it's not just Gordon. They have other girls that are pretty tall as well.
So Lukian will shoot 2 free throws. She is 5 of 10 from the stripe this year and misses that one. Freshman averaging half a point a game. Bulldogs have played 8 tonight. This is that one wide left, and a double dribble going to be called against Danville. Well, the good news is for Danville, they will not see a post player like this for some time, if at all, the rest of the season. On the basket cut, score it for Emma Hendricks.
Yeah, no doubt this is a difficult matchup for Danville, but listen, as you go down the stretch in the tournament, playing against a much taller team is not a bad thing tonight.
Foul against Tolukian will be her first. I'm going to say underneath out of bounds on the 5th team foul. You're going to call 2? No, they all call 2. Okay. So 2 free throws coming up here. Davis rattles that one home. Davis with 11.
You know, the other part of it, Greg, the thing that Brownsburg does to get her open is they have really good ball rotation and force the defense to shift a little bit.
Terrell with 5. At Davis, left it short. And Danville does not make it a dent in this Brownsburg lead.
No.
Tolukian turns down the 3. She'll take the runner instead. Good look that wouldn't go.
Another offensive rebound. Nope, almost.
And then finally a reach-in foul going to be called against Tolukian. 16 foul, no free throws on that just yet. Danville will continue to battle as best they can.
Timeout Danville.
And a timeout going to be called. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So our score 40-25 in favor of the Bulldogs. This 30-second timeout presented by York Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Plainfield. You can find excellent vehicle deals and quality service with a state-of-the-art service facility at York Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Plainfield. Serving the area around Indianapolis for 18 years. Looking forward to being here for many more. Find your favorite models, including the Jeep Grand Cherokee, Jeep Wrangler, Chrysler Pacifica, and Ram. There you see the trophy in which they are playing for tonight. By the way, I have been told that Emma Hendricks for Brownsburg has family from Lanesville.
Now you're connected.
Might be my new favorite player in all of Central Indiana.
It's bad enough. Now you've got connection.
I got Mom text me during the broadcast to
Hi, Mom.
pass valuable information to me.
Hey, anything to do with Lanesville, Greg stops and he listens.
And you get to broadcast the Lanesville game with me on Tuesday night.
I can't wait. It's going to be the highlight of my career.
As long as it's the highlight of your week, that's good enough for me. On the kick out, Davis couldn't find the teammate in the corner in Piercy. Number 17 by Danville. And Lanesville, one of the top teams in 1A this year. They'll take on Trinity Lutheran on Tuesday night. Shannon and I will have that call for you on the ISC Sports Network and free on our social media channels as well. On the drive, and Eker left it short.
Well, she did everything but finish. No backside help.
Tough pass, good find. Shot blocked, Tolukian got it clean.
Wow. Defense for Brownsburg has been solid in the paint.
Danville trying to ratchet the pressure, but they've got an outlet. Just throw it up top, let Gordon go get it, and Gordon will shoot 2. Take a look at the block here. All ball, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Really good call.
So it's Gordon to the free throw line to shoot 2. Let's thank our buddy Aaron Pittman and virtual announcer. Make your game day experience the absolute best it can be by hiring Aaron. And if he can't be there, he'll be your virtual announcer. And that's for any sport, not just hoops. Find out more and just how affordable it can be at Virtual Announce on social or by calling 317-800-0612.
That was a much better looking free throw. Didn't fall in. Took her time, got her right elbow in, a little more arch. That looked pretty good. The last few she's been pushing a little bit. That last one looked pretty good.
Gordon 3 of 6 from the line. Make it
Short.
3 of 7. But once again, Brownsburg gets inside position. That's Talukian. And now Talukian will shoot 2.
She gets those free throws engaged. She's a 30-point scorer, Greg.
Yeah. Certainly has that possibility, and just a sophomore.
Yeah.
So you will hear about her a lot the next couple of years. Brownsburg is a team 65% from the line. They have not been that often tonight. 4 of 12. Given the way they are playing defensively, I'm not sure their free throw struggles are going to make that big of a difference in tonight's game.
No, their defense has just covered up a lot of things. It has flat out been solid.
And that'll be off of Talukian. In the boys' game featuring Brownsburg and Plainfield, that game will not start until 8 o'clock, even if this one ends a bit earlier than that.
Well, one of the things they do so well is get into defensive position really quick. I mean, their hustle down the court to get in half-court defense is really solid.
3 taken and missed by Rector. In just 3 threes made tonight by Danville. And if you're Brownsburg, you're not in a big hurry. And that, if it's a foul or a jump ball, looks like foul is going to be the call. It's on the floor, which means 1 plus the bonus, says Kevin Moore. That foul goes against Jocelyn Piercy. Her 4th foul.
Quite honestly, there's just not much you can do
now
with the size that you are with Danville. If she gets the ball up, and the key is, you've mentioned it multiple times now, her ability to catch it up high is key because they have nothing they can do because other than foul. If that pass is solid and she has the good hands that she does, there's not much you're going to do. You got to try to deny the lanes, make it difficult for the passer.
After Brownsburg missed 4 free throws their last trip, Gordon makes them both. And the lead expands to 17. Stone gives it a go and scores it. Well, we saw some of that from Cooper when we had them against Southmont a month ago. Obviously a far different level of competition tonight.
Well, I really felt like if Danville had a shot tonight, in fact, I had it in the keys, they'd have to get some threes tonight, and they've just never been able to string up very many threes together.
Offensive fouling at Hendricks, her 3rd. Good hustle that time by Danville to get back in position. That was Stone that took the charge. And Stone's just a junior. The top 2 scorers, and Wooten and Rector, are both seniors. But a good mix of players that come back for Coach May next year. Davis's shot left short, but goes and gets it. Then Gordon blocks it. Davis giving up 9 inches to Gordon in that battle on the low block. Talukian's pass, hopeful. Found Eaker. And now Terrell will be fouled. That's the 10th foul against Danville. So Terrell will go to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. Rector commits that foul. Tonight's game presented in part by Indiana State University. Graduating outstanding sycamores since 1865. Real risk takers, real achievers, and real game changers wear blue. Find out more at indstate.edu.
But clearly we're seeing a big-time player in sophomore Gordon. But listen, we got a big-time player coming up in Brownsburg, too, in the boys' game.
They've had a few of those over the last few years.
They've got some good ones this year.
Last names like Hayward, Mavunga come to mind.
Yes, sir.
They've had their share of all-stars going in both directions the last few years. Malik Edmonds, Allison Bossy, Allie Becky, runner. Does not go, but a foul will be called, and we'll see 2 free throws now on this end of the floor as Terrell picks up the foul. 4 different players now have 3 fouls for Brownsburg. Again, 16-point game, 4 minutes left to go. Not sure how big of a factor that will be. Emma Anslett will shoot 2 shots. Just too many misses for Danville. And
listen, this is a pretty good shooting Danville team. Their percentages are solid. That tells us that Brownsburg defense has clearly just taken their game away from them tonight and forced them to be a little quick with their shots.
Well, this is, again, Danville's played a good 3A schedule, some 4A teams in there too. This is a different level
Different
of competition.
Completely different level.
Steal, though, by Davis. And this will make them a better team as the season goes along. Blocking foul. Buck will not go for Rector.
Especially this year. You mentioned in the Hoosier Crossroads, I mean, the top 6 teams are phenomenal. You look at Zionsville, what, undefeated?
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the state are in that league.
Yeah.
Only team better than them, South Bend, Washington. All Brownsburg games on the ISC Sports Network, presented by M&M Body Shop. Family owned since 1983 on Main Street in Brownsburg. M&M Body Shop offers full-service collision repair with a lifetime guarantee on their craftsmanship. Call when you need them at 317-852-6347.
And how about those 14-3 Millers?
They have been a great story this
Yes, they
year.
have. Love it.
As Rector makes them both. They won the Hall of Fame Classic. Beat Ben Davis on Tuesday. Beat Cathedral this afternoon. Foul called against Danville. Again, both teams in the 2-shot penalty at this point.
Playing so well.
Of course, doing so without Ashlyn Shade. And again, it won't be easy out of their sectional. Whoever comes out of that group won't be easy against South Bend, Washington. Zionsville, we had them in mid-December against Ben Davis. They won by 20. Zionsville beat Pike by 39 this afternoon as Hendricks connects. She's got 6 and 7. Wooten, knowing that Gordon was behind, didn't even look at the rim, just immediately kicked it right back out. Davis hustles to track it down. Davis lost it. 18th Danville turnover. Hendricks on the drive. Looking for contact, didn't get it. Anslet kicks it. Rector got it.
Go.
That is a 3-point field goal for Rector. She's got 7, her second field goal of the game. Might be too little too late with 2:45 to play and a 13-point deficit. That'll be another blocking foul. And now you'll see Eaker to the free throw line where she is 1 of 2. But she'll get 2 opportunities here. Tonight's game presented in part by ADP and our buddy Anthony Bennett. Do you know that ADP pays 1 in 6 Americans? Do you know that if you mention ISC, you can get the full range of ADP services free for 3 months? That's right, ISC and ADP have partnered to help your small business, and it's free for 3. Call Anthony Bennett at 317-427-8249 or email anthony.bennett@adp.com. Be sure to mention ISC. Eaker with 8. 2 free throws and 2 threes. Makes them both. Gordon now will check out as Kurtz will come in to replace her. This Danville team back in action on Wednesday when they host Decatur Central. Basket cut, runner by Riggs does not go. The glass by Terrell. She is tied up, and the arrow points the other direction.
You know, the other thing, the shots that Danville have had, just not been able to finish at the rim. Just
never had any sense of offensive rhythm tonight.
No, just wasn't tonight. Well, you know as well as I do, when a defense or a player makes you do things just a little quicker or makes you hesitate in any form or fashion, it can change your, what you do at the rim.
And Miller will be fouled, and Miller now will get to shoot 2.
You know, another team we didn't talk about, you mentioned today, is Southeastern Girls. I think they're in second. Brownsburg right now, believe it or not, is in 4th place. There's still plenty of games to be played.
The Makalesky sisters play at HSC.
Yes.
The older of the two going to play for Austin Parkinson at Butler next year. So as Miller will shoot 2 free throws, let's remind you that Hoosier Basketball Magazine is available now. 6 senior boys, 6 senior girls featured on the cover. 30 high school players in total featured on that cover you see on your screen. Order your copy right now at HoosierBasketballMagazine.com. Miller makes one of two. Steal. And Miller will find Toomey, who will lay it up and in. Well, Toomey gets her first bucket.
This guard combination for Brownsburg, Greg, has some serious quickness to it.
And a reminder, our boys game will not tip off until 8 o'clock. So our viewers on MyNDTV going to get a little bonus Query and Schultz in between games, which you can see debut every Monday on the ISC Sports Network at 7:30. Foul called against Riggs of Danville, and Kurtz the free throw line to shoot two. And the bench is going to start to empty a little bit here for each of these two teams.
Well, Brownsburg left no doubt in this one, did they? They just really came out, took control early, and just have flat out played consistent and solid. Dominated, quite honestly, I thought, the rebounding side, and that was clearly a difference. And then obviously Gordon just really solid in the middle.
Morgan Montgomery amongst those that check in for the Bulldogs. And they won their first two games against Cascade and Avon. Two solid teams. Won that by 20 plus, and here it is, a 20-point lead against the number 9 team in Class 3A. Now Kurtz will have a seat.
You mentioned Danville's next game, Decatur Central. They have a pretty good ball club.
Long three does not go by Rector. Brownsburg with the rebound.
It'll be interesting to see how Danville recovers against another 4A opponent.
Steal by the Warriors, and the step through is good for Cameron Rector. So Rector with 9. Looks like Danville going to keep playing hard defensively, but not going to foul at this point, and Brownsburg will turn it over. If Coach Smiley wants to be nitpicky, 17 turnovers by the Bulldogs in this game, but I think you can certainly live with that.
Well, they average 14, so that's a few more than they normally average.
Toomey. It is a game of keep away at this point for the Bulldogs. Maybe layups only at this juncture for Brownsburg with 33 seconds left to go in the game. Now Danville going to start to empty the bench. Micah Baxter will enter for the first time. Courtney Bynum as well in for the first time. Alexis Lynch going to get some play-in time tonight as well. Runner does not go.
I think you mentioned this Brownsburg ball club only has 3 seniors on it.
Terrell is a big-time senior for him, as that 3 does not go. But again, Gordon a sophomore, Hendricks a junior. Free throw is going to be coming up here.
Good crowd. Good to see it for the girls. Still coming in.
The 2 free throws coming up. And this one is good. 6th different Danville player to score with 14 seconds to go in the game.
And you have to say it. I mean, there's certainly Danville a little bit of a different ball club. While Wooten came in and did her best, she's not obviously the same player. Been their leading scorer most of the year, and that certainly in a game like this was missed, Greg.
Brownsburg just going to play keep away at this point. No need for further activity. Brownsburg, your winner. They are the Hendricks County champions for a 5th consecutive year. They defeat Danville 53-36. Stay tuned. Our between game show comes your way next here on ISC and MyNDTV.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it. Oh! That's the finish.
You get a layup taken and an and one.
At Forum Credit Union, we make it easy to focus on what matters most, removing unneeded stress and worry. From making secure mobile payments to earning cash back on everyday purchases, we've got you covered. See more at forumcu.com. At Forum Credit Union, we know it's not always easy to manage your finances. That's why we post quick tip videos and infographics every month to help you with all of life's big and small financial decisions. Follow us today and access free resources at forumcu.com.
McCulling in time. Oh, no! It's good.
This one is
God, there you go.
Wow, Dawson makes a great catch.
Spin, win, three, bury it for Leland Walker.
Tie the game they do with the dunk by Malik Edmonds. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little momentum starting to fall Ellen's way.
Wrestler! Whoa!
The trophy being handed out by Amy Harvey, the athletics director here at Danville High School. Picture presentation getting ready to take place too. Another add to the expansive trophy case. Congratulations to head coach Debbie Smiley, athletic director Drew Tower, all the good folks at Brownsburg. And there will be a net that will be coming down momentarily as well. Again, our boys' game's not going to tip until 8 o'clock anyway, so plenty of time for Caitlin Terrell and her teammates to get a piece of that net. Jan, your thoughts as to the way this one played out tonight?
Brownsburg did what they do. They averaged 56. They scored 53. They give up 48. Held Danville to 36.
Danville is a very good 3A team. They've already beaten a lot of 4A teams and would beat a lot of 4A teams. Again, what this shows you, Brownsburg is now 11-7, but they play the fourth best schedule in the state. They play in clearly the best league in the state in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. I say for almost for all girls sports, but especially in terms of basketball. Tonight was simply kind of the difference in the level of competition these two play on a regular basis.
Yeah, well said, Greg. And Brownsburg really didn't beat themselves. They played their game, did what they do so well. Very hard to disrupt 6-6 in the middle.
Nothing like a good piece of net when you get to the month of January. Of course, these ladies would like to be able to get a little bit more of things of that sort once you got to February. Sectional, championships, and beyond. We'll take this quick timeout. We'll come back. More of our Between Games program. Brownsburg, your champions, Hendricks County for girls basketball. They defeat Danville 53-36. Back with more next here on ISC and MyNDTV.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds.
Fake players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it.
That's the finish. You get a layup taken
And an and one. Shot at the buzzer. She got it! Oh my goodness, what a shot!
Hello!
Did it again.
Hello!
Made the highlight reel again. That goes to Mentor and all kinds of room to run. Down the middle of the field, and he will not be touched. Jackson, hello! There we go.
Stokes throws it, caught, ball ricochets.
Wow.
A huge hit.
Wow. This has been an amazing display of goal scoring.
Once again, Brownsburg, the Bulldogs, the champions of Hendricks County in girls basketball, as they win this one by a score of 53-36 over the home team in Danville. Tonight's game on ISC and MyNDTV, presented in part by Forum Credit Union, helping people live their financial dreams for over 80 years, innovative products and services. For more information, visit forumcu.com. By Indiana State University, where Sycamores continually prove that real game changers wear blue. By Franciscan Sports Medicine, visit franciscanhealth.org/sports training today. By GXO Logistics, we engineer faster, smarter, leaner supply chains. Learn more at gxo.com. By Wabash College, visit Wabash College at wabash.edu. By Warner Financial, from investments and planning for retirement to partnerships and tax strategy, Warner Financial does it all. By York, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Plainfield. We're not number one, you are. You're number one at York. And by Endeavor Communications, they offer internet speeds up to a gig. WeEndeavor.com always has more information. Scoring in this game for Brownsburg, Avery Gordon with 21 points, Megan Eaker with 9, 7 each for Caitlin Terrell and Emma Hendricks, 6 for Paige Kurtz, 2 for Macy Toomey, and 1 for Claire Miller. For Danville, 12 for Addison Davis, 9 for Cameron Rector, 6 for Cooper Stone, 5 for Emma Anslet, 3 for Lucy Riggs, and that's it for Kaylee May's squad. What do both coaches take away from this game, James?
I start with Danville. This is only their second loss. They're not used to doing that. But I think this game, in different ways, when they break it down, we'll find things. Listen, guys, here's how we have to handle X going down through the rest of the season into the tournament play. Hey, for Brownsburg, they have 3 conference games left. Fishers, 14-2. Westfield, 10-7. Zionsville, 16-0. They wanted to take care of business here. They've got 3 big games against 3 ranked opponents going into tournament time.
This Brownsburg team could be a real problem for some teams in terms of the postseason. And a lot of those great teams you talk about in terms of their Hoosier Crossroads Conference foes, once you get to February, they're on the other half of the bracket. They're not on your side of the equation. This could be a Brownsburg team that makes a deep tournament run come February. We'll take this quick timeout. When we come back, final thoughts on this game, and then we'll turn it over to our friends at Query and Schultz for a brief interlude in between contests. 53-36, Brownsburg wins the girls' championship game. Final thoughts on this one next on ISC and MyNDTV.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a 3rd season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds remaining.
taken. And an and one.
Welcome back for the final time for the girls' championship game here in Hendricks County. Brownsburg wins it 53-36. The boys' game will start just after 8 o'clock. Again, Danville is the host site for all 6 games today. The 5th place, 3rd place, and 1st place games, because Danville will not participate in the boys' championship game. It is Brownsburg and Plainfield. We'll talk more about that one in about 20 minutes. But, Jan, your final thoughts on this one?
I'll tell you, so impressed with Gordon. My first opportunity to see the 6'6" sophomore, she did not disappoint. There are some tall girls, but tall girls have great hands, know where to go to the bucket, really, really play hard. I thought she was impressive, Greg.
Got to remember that Brownsburg was 11-10 going to the postseason 2 years ago, made it all the way to Gamebridge Fieldhouse again. Potentially a run is like that in the cards for Brownsburg. Again, they are in the kind of weaker half of the bracket, in the southern half, because the top 5 or 6 teams in the state on the northern half of the bracket. But we'll worry about that when we get to February. Right now, Brownsburg, the champions of Hendricks County, congratulations to them. We will take this quick time out in between games because we're still, about 30 minutes away from tip-off between Brownsburg and Plainfield. We're going to bring you some bonus Query and Schultz from earlier this week on the ISC Sports Network. So stay tuned. High School Hoops returns in approximately 25 minutes here on ISC and MyIndyTV.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement planning.